Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Now that looks a decent ball. Now this could be a chance. Good read, needed to be. Courtois sends that a long way. Now it's Vinicius Junior. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper, Van der Ven. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Now it's David. This looks promising, and he's being shifted off it. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Kane. Kubo. Plays a sharp little ball here. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Kim Min-jae gets over and intercepts.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Important interception.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, it's Dembele, and it's Frimpong. And back to the keeper they go.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Pedri. Now it's David. Out towards the flank. And Gravenberg. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Referee's given a throw. Bellingham. And it's Frimpong. Now it's David. That's a delicate pass. Oh, well played. Now it's Kane. Tries to play it through. Kubo. Pedri.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Well, that pass isn't the best. Anguissa. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. He's picked his way through. That is good strength. Cross in, looks like a good one. Gravenberg. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Dembele picks it up out wide. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Pedri goes sliding in. And it's Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Vinicius Junior! Superb from Vinicius Junior! About as smooth as it gets. And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something out of nothing there.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain leading 1-0 at the break. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but
goes for a shot! He's scored! Flamengo are level!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Flamengo grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's David. Great chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
David is offering a right smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. Dembele. Pedri. And it's made sure that's not getting through. Flamengo have the chance to go the other way. And it's Bellingham. Oh, it's Dembele. Nicely weighted. Chance, surely!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Flamengo appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that...
There's the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they're back in front! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead. Now it's Greenwood. He's cut it out.
Flamengo really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro 8. À leur place, le numéro 17.
Paris Saint-Germain still have the cards to affect this game.
13, le numéro 6.
Anguissa.
Changement en cours.
And he's forced to go back. Played out to the right. Played back in. Out to the right. Flings in. It's a mighty effort!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a throw. Camavinga. Passing is crisp and sharp. Livramento. And that is out of play. Saliba. Oh, it's Dembele. No, that's been intercepted. Ferran Torres.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Some really good ball movement. Played out wide. And it's Frimpong. Bruno Fernandes. He has found the way through. Griezmann! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Danger averted for now. Vinicius Junior gets a good foot in there. Oh, he's certainly... There's a quick free kick.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, right place, right time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Dembele, and that is expertly dealt with.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Very much into the last knockings. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Another pass just keeps it. Can he finish? And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now.
Le numéro 2. À leur place, le numéro 3. Le numéro 4. Attention, changement.
Dembele with the short one.
3 minutes.
And this is Griezmann. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bruno Fernandes. And this is Dembele. Frimpong receives it in a good position here. It's a searching pass. Now it's Kluivert. Looking for the run. Good ball, good take. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Paris Saint-Germain have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Vinicius Junior claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain were totally organised, disciplined and professional here throughout. They knew
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, super find. And he's managed to get free. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nicely shaped ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. And he's quick to get it clear again. And he was quick to react. Greenwood. Kane. Semenyo. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I'm really looking forward to seeing this guy, Kim Min-jae. He's quick, so he has no real issues when it comes to...
Decent chance! Gibbs-White. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Vinicius Junior, and he plays one through. Oh, shooting chance! It's bounced back off the post. Gibbs-White. Nicely aimed pass. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Gravenberg, and it's Dembele. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Greenwood. Nicely weighted ball, and he shoots! Goal! Flamengo! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Flamengo have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham! And it's come back out to him. Oh, taken with style. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Paris Saint-Germain grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And this is Dembele. Yeah, he's fouled him there. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Vinicius, real chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Anguissa. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's been played through. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Can he finish? And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Paris Saint-Germain take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
This is wonderful front-footed football.
And the shots! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. There was to be only one outcome.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
And now he has two. Paris Saint-Germain blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Saliba, Koundé, and the half-time whistle goes.
Paris Saint-Germain have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
Paris Saint-Germain 3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nuno Mendes. Vinicius Junior looking understandably energised after his goal. Now it's Mbappe. Mendes receives him in a wide position. Vinicius Junior. He's in a great position here. He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. It is no contest. It is a landslide. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Le numéro 9.
Paris Saint-Germain are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Picked out brilliantly, and he's onside. Oh, well played, well played. It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. The most accurate pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Dembele. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Nunez. And the And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 8.
Paris Saint-Germain making consecutive changes here.
À leur place,
Flamengo playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Driving through the middle. Chance! He has done it! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
It's become a case of men against boys. And he's there to retrieve it. And here's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Shot a goal! And the keeper's well positioned.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Greenwood, he is onto this. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, that's fabulous. Bruno Fernandes! So, what can they make of this? Ferran Torres. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bruno Fernandes gets across and deals with it. That's been slipped through. He's through, now is he in? Takes a shot!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Dembele, who's short. Now this could be a chance. Tries a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Ferran Torres. And that has left him in a heap. Flamengo have a free kick. Lenormand. Now Livramento. And here's Ferran Torres. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Camavinga. It's Dembele. Bruno Fernandes goes for a shot! No mistake! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Nuno Mendes. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Kvaratskhelia goes on a charge down the left. Now Now it's Ferran Torres. He's on it, can he get away? Nuno Mendes. And that is that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Mbappe, happy to bask in the accolades. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. As you can see, we've already started here. And here's Mbappe. Lenormand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Saliba gets a foot in here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I must admit, Peter, I like the look of the striker Retegi, who likes to roam freely in the final third. He makes a very good target man, despite not being the biggest, but he's the type that tends to benefit.
Mbappe! Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, shooting chance!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Flamengo finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Kubo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Great defending, strong and determined. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Koundé. Van de Ven. Gravenberg. Paris Saint-Germain are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And it's Pedri. Bellingham. Oh, it's a great ball here. He's on it. Can he go for a shot? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Vinicius Junior! Well, there's the clearance. Gibbs-White. Now it's Kubo. Now Livramento. Gibbs-White. Out towards the flank. Pedri. Pedri. Aimed beyond the defence. Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position. And he shoots! That's really well cleared. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And it's Kubo. Anguissa. And it's Kubo. Now it's Kane. Now it's Retegi. Retegi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's come to nothing. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Spread out to the left. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And it's Dembele. Now it's Retegi. No, that was never going to make it. Koundé.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And here's Dembele. Bellingham. And the shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Now it's Semenyo, and he's intervened well there. Gravenberg. Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Semenyo. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. And the counter is on. Anguissa is the guilty party there. Pedri. Bellingham. That's Kane. And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Paris Saint-Germain merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Paris Saint-Germain can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Retegi threads one in. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little...
It's Dembele! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Semenyo. Now he's got space here. Can he get onto this? Van de Ven kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pedri.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Oh, just skips past his man. Dembele. Can he finish? And got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? He's shifting through the gear. And a chance! So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now? Well, I could... Shoots! Retegi. Now it's Kane. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saliba makes the interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nuno Mendes. And here's Vinicius Junior. Kubo. Anguissa. Oh, they could break here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. Livramento. The normal. Long ball by the goalkeeper. It'll be a throw-in.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 7, le numéro 5, le numéro 8, le numéro
Camavinga.
37, le
Griezmann.
numéro 25.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Le numéro 17.
And he's managed to get free.
Le
Big
numéro
chance!
4, le numéro 22.
Oh, the keeper's
Le
done
numéro
ever so
4.
well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Dembele goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Anguissa. Fernandes. And it's Griezmann. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a sharp pass. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a key interception. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Griezmann. This is Dembele. Dembele! Cleared without complication. Gravenberch. Griezmann. Bruno Fernandes is onto this. And Gravenberch.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saliba spots it and intercepts. Koundé. Now it's Griezmann.
That's just playing it safe and simple. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Kane. Oh, that's nice. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ah, good steal, he
Il y aura
just
2
read
minutes
it.
de temps additionnel.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And it's Dembele. Threads one in. And that is a little undercooked. Kane chasing after it. And time is up. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Le propriétaire du monospace
Your reflections then, Jim.
la sortie des buts.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
And already we're underway here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I see this guy Greenwood best deployed in a front three. Usually right-sided. Well, even when starting centrally, he does tend to drift out to that right flank, where he likes to then drift back inside onto his left foot. That usually takes a defender with him, and from there he can cause lots of problems.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Looking for the run, and he will. It's Greenwood!
It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Nuno Mendes.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now there's a fine ball. Mbappe! What a wonderful goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Flamengo finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Well, they can break here. Kane.
Paris Saint-Germain are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedri, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mendes cuts it out. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Livramento. It's a promising position. Bellingham. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Can he get it through? Great ball if he can get there. He's had a shot! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. Goes for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising!
And they're at it again in double quick time. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Gravenberg. Played out wide.
Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Dembele plays it short. Dembele. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gibbs-White. Paris Saint-Germain looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Gravenberch.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he was quick to react. There could be trouble here. Good play on the left-hand side here. Gravenberch concedes a free kick for that. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Kim Min-jae. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Kubo. And Anguissa. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Now, who's going to be first to this? Bellingham. This is Dembele. And we hit half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Paris Saint-Germain absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Paris Saint-Germain, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the... Decent chance! Pedri. Mbappe with 2 goals already to his name. Decent progress down the left. Good read, needed to be. Anguissa. Gibbs-White. Defending was strong and firm. Pedri. And it's Gravenberch. And that's been intercepted. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Kane. The normal. Kubo. And it's Anguissa. Now it's Greenwood. Shot a goal! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nuno Mendes. It's a good run down the left-hand side. (3-0) the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. Kubo. Out to the right. And this is Kane. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's Pedri. Vinicius Junior. And the shot! And yes, it's there! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro 5. Le
Things
numéro
looking
25.
so easy, almost too easy here.
Le numéro 9. Le numéro
Paris
10.
Saint-Germain do have
Le numéro
options
20.
available on the bench
Le numéro
if they
15.
want to go that way.
Changement.
Musiala looking for options for movement. Greenwood, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Koundé, Saliba. It's Camavinga. Grimaldo. And it's Musiala. And here's Mbappe. Oh, nice touch. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Changement en cours.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Paris Saint-Germain are at the peak of their... Oh, he's been caught on it here! He'll try to keep this alive. Lovely, and the shots! Koundé. Gravenberg. For Musiala. Driving forward. And here's Mbappe. Camavinga. Gravenberg. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Camavinga really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
That has not gone well. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And the ball is out of play. Gravenberg is there, and he can pick it up. Great vision. He can run onto that. Oh, he's got a side of... He's having a shot! Gravenberg. And it's Musiala. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.